Right, so we're going to take this bumper off the Fiat 500 multi-jet and we're going to change the radiator for Courtney's granddad. She's got a leak. It's gone through loads of water. So get this bumper whacked off and then we'll change it over. Some T30 Torx on the top, 4 there, some on the bottom I believe, and the side. So we'll get them off. That should be the bumper off. Might have them do the spotlight connection, but I get it off. So there's been the T30s on there, 4 of them. There was see where we're at. 1 there, put that wider. 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. T30. Got a 10mm bolt just here, both sides. So I think it's just them screws to loosen it off from the wheel liner, and the bumper should come out. Front bumper off. I'm gonna have to get rid of this crossbar, which is 4 17mm bolts by the look of it. Maybe that little one as well. So that's off next. This is the air conditioning unit in front. I'm just hoping that's not where the leak's coming from. Well, that looks cleanish, so the brown's more underneath the radiator, so hopefully it is the radiator, although that has definitely seen better days itself. Right, so we've got them 2 bolts out, got them 2, and there's a little 10mm there as well. That's loose. Got all them ones out, but there's always one rounded. So I'm gonna wrestle this one out, get this out of the way, and then see where we're going from there. Got it off with a rounded nut extractor. Right, so that's that panel off. Just these 4 bolts here, and that should loosen the air conditioning radiator off, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes. Right, taking this off, we've got another rounded bolt. There's that bugger that will kind of get to, so this lower frame bar is going to have to come out. Happy days. Right, so I've got that rounded bolt out, so the air conditioning radiator is loose, and as you can see, it's definitely seen better days. So pull this out to the side. And a right little cajole here, aren't we? Right, time for the radiator. So as you can see, that's off. I pulled it to the side. The radiator hose at the bottom looks like it's got a pulley up clip, which is a bit like the boost hoses on my Touran, to be honest, for the bottom pipe. And the top pipe looks like a Jubilee clip there, just there. So I'll take the top one off first, and the bottom, drain the coolant out of it. I think there's a few, just there, 10mm bolt, another one a bit further down. I think that's what holds the radiator in place, and it should just pop out. As you can see, I've lifted this little clip up. Can't even get my finger in. Yeah, that little clip there. That's what holds the bottom hose on. So I'm going to pull the bottom hose out now, and the coolant should start coming out. Right, so took the 2 10mm nuts out that I was on about down there. So the fan system's all loose. It was just sort of, you can see where, just down there, that bit, just under my finger there, that goes into there. So it slots in that side, bolts on that side. So the radiator is free. And there's a 10mm there, and on the other side, pull them out and it should drop down. Then I can get to the back hose to drain it. Let's go. Clip stops doing again. Ooh. So there's our fluid coming out. Right. It's all drained, ready to put back together. There's the new one, nice and shiny.
I'm just being careful.
There's the old one. As you can see, it's where it's been coming out. By the looks of it.
How you getting on?
Spot on. Just we're ready to put this one back on. I am putting it back on.
Nice sound.
So, get cracked. I'm going to have to swap out these little rubbers into the new one, and the little bracket off the bottom onto the new one. So, just realised that. So that'll get lashed off now. Next door neighbour's fighting. I'm going to ring the police on you.
Oh, yeah.
The bracket and the rubber bit literally just lifted out and popped off, so no bolts or anything with them. Swap them straight over. Put that straight in, and that's the new radiator mounted in place. Bottom hose is on. Put the top hose on.
I'm really just talking to you now.
Aye, and then we should be alright to go ahead and put the air conditioning radiator back on. So that's the slidey clips in one side, and the two bolts there and there at the other side that hold the fan onto the radiator. The radiator's locked in, brackets on in the top bits. Now it's just time to bolt the air conditioning radiator back to the original to the new radiator, put the cross beams back on, put the bumper back on, then we'll be done. Happy days. Right, so that's everything back on. Just got the beam, the other beam and the bumper to put back on. But I'm just gonna give it a start up and let it warm up and see that we haven't got a leak. Nothing yet. Have a warm up then. Knackered that, like, innit? Definitely seen better days, but that's not leaking, it's working. So, kind of get covered up. Well, that's definitely seen better days, like, innit? But it's working, that hasn't been the problem, so he need to waste any more money just yet. If it needs doing, I'll take it back off and we'll do it. But we'll let it warm up, and hopefully there's no leak. In the meantime, I'm going to put these cross beams back on, and then it'll be all done. Happy days, lad. Now I have got a little tiny leak, and it's from this connection. So I don't know if I haven't got it quite pushed on further enough. Doesn't look like I have, does it? So I think I need to push that on a little bit more. Right, so it's dripping away there, and I've realised, looking at this one, there's two grooves here, and I've only got it pushed on further enough so the clip goes down this first groove, so it hasn't got a proper hold. Because if you look, that's like what, 2 mil, 3 mil back, then you're in that first groove. And it's just after there, innit? And I'm right back here in the second groove. So it's been, obviously it wasn't that far off today, but that's where it's been sitting. Aye. So see you in a bit out. So I push it on higher, push it on further, you wimp. Right, when I've had that off, I've got to get on camera. Didn't have two grooves, I only had one groove. So there's only one place it can go. It's still leaking. So I've just put some sealer in. The O-ring looked fine. Hopefully it won't leak. And if it does, all that thing is putting a new O-ring in, but got it all back together. It's not leaking. Leave it till the morning, put a little bit more coolant in, let it warm up tomorrow because it's got a bit late now. But that's how you change a radiator on a Fiat 500 1.3 multi-jet. And there's next door starting the PD 130 up after it just had a new turbo on. Started up quick enough.
I've tried it a couple of times as well.